Good morning. I am in a tent. Because my van is in the shop. I'm getting a new engine. Went through 5 mechanics, and they all recommended the same thing. Because of the high cost of pulling the engine and putting it back in, and the area of the engine that the ticking noise is coming from, and for how long it's been doing it, they recommended there's no real cost savings in pulling it out and pulling it in with the existing engine because of the mileage. They said you might as well get a new refurbished engine and put that in. So here we are, sleeping in a tent until it's done. On the flip side, my dad passed away last week, and we had a small garage sale, and this weekend we're going to have another one. My brother and sister are in town visiting, helping out. They're leaving tomorrow, so the push is on to get as much done before they leave. And yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. That's a tip. If you're in a tent and you're getting ready to get out in the morning, smack that zipper area, because earwigs and little spideys crawl up in there, and you open up the zip, and they fall inside your tent. That's what I'm talking about. Outsmart those little jaspers. Welcome back. I am driving into town to take a peek at my van at the garage where they're replacing the motor. It's been a few days. They pulled out the old one. The new one arrived on Friday. It's now Monday. I phoned them to see if I could come in, take a peek, see what's going on, and that's where we're headed. Well, here we are. Emerald Car Care. They're in Yelm, Washington, and the engine being installed, you can see here a little bit of reflection on the glass, is Jasper Engines transmissions. 3-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So that's what's going on. So I'm just walking over to the garage door, and I can see there's the van there.
And then,
so that's what it looks like in there.
oh yeah.
Any comments on, was it easy, was it hard, was it everything smooth? Any hiccups I need to know about?
I think the biggest thing that became an issue whenever I was pulling it out was that manifold right there, the EGR. It's just awkward. They don't want to come loose, so I'm going to end up soaking that and getting it apart so it goes in a lot smoother. And then of course I'm hopping in and out constantly, but super fun. I love it.
Over here, the back of the head.
And then let's take a look here at the back of the head. We got 2 of them now.
Okay. So what's the significance of that guy?
So that's going to be our coolant flowing passages, and that's going to help us whenever we like pressure test heads and everything like that. It's going to make more passages in there, so it's going to keep the heads cool and preventing from head gasket failures or anything like that. So,
cool.
So we got a new water pump that came with the kit. So
once it's installed, what's the next step? Do you take it for a test ride? The yellow fluids and obviously.
Absolutely. So once I put this in here, since it's a reman, I don't have to do that whole break-in procedure where you go wah 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 wah. Don't have to do that. We just put it in, make sure all the fluids are good. I'll get up the operating temperature, make sure there's no issues. The fan's engaging, everything's cooling off, thermostat's opening, and then we'll take it at minimal for a 10-mile road test. I'll bring it back in, recheck everything. I'll probably take it for another 5 or 10 miles, then I'll have you drive it for 500 miles. come back and I'm gonna recheck everything, and most likely I do an oil change at that point too, just to make sure if there's like any debris that was in there when they were milling it or anything, and get all that flushed out of there.
Okay.
So
Right on. Sounds awesome.
this is the little guy too.
So this is for jump starting?
Yep. All we do is take our little bitty cables right here. We can plug it in and sit there and make sure to keep these separated. You can click override if need be, and then maybe just thinking about it. Yep. And now it's forcing 12 volts out here.
Wow.
And if you get one big enough, they can start up the diesel pickups, and they're small, compact, keep them really low and everything. Got your
Nice.
lights on there.
Nice. That's a great idea. Thanks.
Absolutely. That's definitely the best one that gets this NOCO brand. This one's a smaller one at 1250. I use it because it's super small, and it'll just jumpstart small cars and everything. But they make some. Bobby has one for his diesel pickup, can start 6 liters, 6.5, all that.
All right, that was fantastic. Love it. Hearing the mechanic Brandon talk about little bits in here and there about the removal and the going to be the reinstall, what to expect. And I'm excited because I've never had an engine change before, and that makes it pretty cool. I'm not there for the whole thing, obviously, but hopefully I'll be able to be there for the last bit, the final install, last little bits, and maybe the first test ride. That would be cool. Anyhow, they're going to let me know, and I'll try and catch that on film for you. Be great. Anyhow, till tomorrow.